In this episode, we're going to compare interior rooms for Celebrity Beyond, Celebrity Silhouette, and Celebrity Eclipse. Remember, Silhouette and Eclipse are Solstice class ships, while Beyond is an Edge class ship. Let's look at the similarities and differences. I'm JD, and along with my wife Chris, we are the Casual Cruisers. On this channel, we'll bring you ship tours, port tours, and information on excursions and other activities. We hope you find our channel enjoyable and informative. If you do, please click the like button and consider subscribing. Now, let's cast off on the next adventure with the Casual Cruisers. 7210 is an interior room, but it's square because it's near the Magic Carpet veranda rooms. It has ample storage. The closet you're about to see has plenty of shelving. Then you turn around, you'll see the large regular closet, ample room for hanging clothes, and right next to it are the 3 deep and large drawers. It has the standard 3 outlets, 2 US, 1 European, you'll see in a moment, in what they call the power box on top of the dresser. There is an additional outlet and some USB connectors next to the bed, over near the bathroom side of the bed. And it has a standard small safe over the cooler. It's not a refrigerator, remember that. The cooler is not good for maintaining medicines if you need them refrigerated. Also remember, one of the plugs is European, so bring an adapter so you can fully utilize all the power connections. That desk area can be pushed in so you have more floor space, or it can be used as a work area. There's the extra outlet and USB connectors that I spoke of, and as we turn around, you'll see the touchpad, which controls the environmentals as well as the lighting in the room. From there, we'll go into the bathroom. It's a standard interior bathroom, but on Edge class ships, instead of having the clamshell, they have a nice door. It's kind of more open than the standard bathroom you see on the other ships, on the smaller Solstice and Millennium class ships. There's plenty of room that you can fit in there if you're 6'2" or 6'3". And the layout is good. It appears starting in the Solstice class, they position the toilet so that you're not cramped when using it, but there's also ample storage space for your toiletries, as well as that large sink. If you need more space, you can ask your attendant to remove things such as the glasses and the items in the cooler that are the mini bar. Here you can see that shower. It has ample room, and I'm 6 foot tall, and I don't even come close to the ceiling. And there is ample storage, and as with all cruise ships, you can place your bags up under the bed, or if you just have smaller bags, you can put them down on the bottom of the closet while you hang your stuff up above them. It may just be the layout, but of course the Edge class is larger than the Solstice or Millennium classes, so these rooms, including the bathroom, although they're interior rooms, they seem much more roomy than those on the smaller ships. The official sizing for interior rooms on Celebrity Beyond means generally between 181 and 202 square feet. The only storage that they don't have in here that I think is good that's on the Solstice class is that overhead storage above the bed. (7146) on Celebrity Silhouette is also a square room based on where it is in the layout of the ship. Has this little entryway where the bathroom is off to the right, and as you can see, there is ample room in this configuration. You have a chair over in the corner, and as we turn, you'll see the overhead storage above the bed. And as we go across the room, you'll see the full-size closet, which has plenty of room for hanging items. There are no outlets next to the bed, as that was an Edge class evolution. Here's the overhead storage. As we turn around, you'll see the desk, which also has the safe and the cooler below it. And as with all these ships, you have the 3 outlets, 2 US, 1 European, so always bring a Euro adapter, that way you can fully utilize all the available outlets. As you can see, we have plenty of room for our 2 bags, and we have a body bag that we bring mattress toppers. Oops, there's the lights. And there's me, hi. Standard interior bathroom for a Solstice class ship. Again, I believe this was the series where they decided the toilet should be unencumbered. This one, though, does have the clamshell shower because it is slightly smaller. There's our body bag, which has mattress toppers for the wife and I. We use them on, and it weighs about 4 pounds. Ample room in here for your toiletries as well. Having looked it up, the official measurements for a Celebrity Silhouette interior room are typically between 183 and 200 square feet. So not that much smaller than what's on the Beyond for an interior room. The shower is definitely a little bit smaller than that on the Beyond. However, there's plenty of room in there, as well as, again, I'm 6 foot tall, and you could put somebody 6'2" or 6'3" in there before you even worry about touching the ceiling. And if you don't feel like leaving your bags out, we didn't. We take our bags and put them up under the bed so it gets them out of the way, and then I fold up that body bag after we've put our mattress toppers on the bed. However, you can see there is ample room in here with the one chair over there that could be used in a workspace area, as well as the other chair for sitting. And those nightstands do move because, as with all the cruise ships, the beds can either be put together or split apart. When they're split apart, they'll put one of the nightstands in between. My wife and I both agree this is a great setup. The square layout is a much more usable space than the traditional rectangle setup that we're about to see when we go over to the room on Eclipse. You can see you have ample space for if you work. Sometimes I work while traveling. There's ample room there. It has the drawers, which are very deep actually. And then there's your safe, and below it is the cooler. Remember, it's a cooler, not a refrigerator. So if you have medicines that need refrigeration, you need to bring that up when you're making your booking. Just like if you have a CPAP, you need to let them know that so they can have the distilled water in your room and any extension cords that you need. So this is room 7176 on Eclipse, which is right down the hall from what would be the other room that we just viewed on Celebrity Silhouette. It is basically the same room, but the layout is different in that it's a traditional rectangle. You can see the bathroom is generally the same. Got the same storage, same clamshell shower. Setup is identical. It's just in a different location. As you'll see in a moment, the water for our CPAPs, the distilled water is already there, and I don't think you can see the extension cords, but they're there as well. Yolanda, our room steward on this ship, she was head and shoulders above the best of any room steward we've had on any ship. Even though we were disappointed overall with Eclipse's crew and food, Yolanda, our room steward, was head and shoulders above all other stewards we've ever had. And you'll see there's a work area. It's about the same as the one in the other room on Silhouette. Again, your standard 3 plugs, €1, so bring the adapter. Your standard closet, you can put your suitcases down on the bottom, or like we do, most people do, put them up under the bed. Ample room. It just feels a little bit different because it's a traditional rectangular shape for an interior room, as opposed to that square shape of 7146 on Silhouette. Thanks for watching our short video on interior room comparisons between Beyond, Silhouette, and Eclipse. If you found it helpful or informative, please click the like button and consider subscribing. It helps the channel grow. And as always, bon voyage until the next adventure with the Casual Cruisers.